And black now plays, or still, he has the same problem as white. So this is Miai, so he cannot choose between this and this.
Yes, the Miai situation is still the same.
So he also has to play somewhere else.
You might think so, but well, it would be nice to play here as well, because you just make territory on one side.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah.
And this is too big.
No, that's also a possibility.
Because I would say this and this is on the same line.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to be careful with these kind of moves when they're a bit further away from each other, that there's a lot of agi later. So it's just a possibility, but when white will get strong around, then you have to take into account that there are a lot of nasty things that can happen to you.
So sometimes you have to reinforce with
Sometimes just playing a very strong move and a honte move, an honest move, is better than playing this, but it's both possible now.
Honte?
Honte, yeah, an honest move.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, this would be, it would be a strategy as well. Even if this gets reduced, it's okay, because black makes territory here. But white did this move. And apart from reinforcing this stone and going into the center, it also aims at making territory again. Because if black doesn't have anything to say in this area of the board, and white will get these kind of moves, they're working really nicely together. Do you see that?
Yes, but when I said later this, then you said no, it's too...
Oh, but this is a very strange move, because it's all on its own in the center. What you invoke now is that black just goes in.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly change everything.
Yes, exactly. So before going ahead of yourself, you want to make a huge framework, you have to think small. So before thinking big, always think small. You understand that? First, make...
But I thought you should think big and not think small.
It's all about timing in Go. Everything is about timing. If you're not strong locally small, then be sure to make yourself stronger that way. You can't have big plans when you don't make a base for yourself. You can't make a roof on a house when you don't have the fundamentals.
That is what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So first.
Yeah, first play here and then go for territory there. So that's what white is aiming at.
Okay.
So black has to be very careful about that as well. So in this case...
and he could play here himself.
Yeah, Frank chose to play there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is it now like two gaps? If white plays here, you can go that's one of the other?
That's also an interesting question. Most Q players are really afraid of these kind of things. But you should take into account that most of the time you don't have to be afraid. Because if white peeps at this moment, black will just defend really strongly.
Okay, now he cuts.
Just already think that this locally really helps black, because he creates 3 moves that are together. They can't be separated.
Now this stone is too close to the 3, I would think.
Yeah, locally, yeah.
I help him to over-concentrate.
No, but that's okay, because later white has all kinds of possibilities. If white can get this move for free, then he can play Tsuji like here and completely destroy the base and make territory. This shape is locally a Tsuji to rob black of its base.
Okay.
So if you play from this side, all those possibilities are gone. So it becomes really solid. Black is immediately so strong, nothing can happen to him. It's very difficult for white to take away his base. So that you already have to take into account. But if white tries to push through, that's impossible. And why? And why? Why is it impossible? Because this stone by white is too far away. If it would be like this, it would be a completely different story. I will show you.
Yeah.
If black will just respond like this,
cut.
White will cut, then this is not very effective, because black has these kind of Tsujis.
Hey, this is the shape you showed me last time.
Yes, exactly. So it almost always works in this shape.
But white can capture this stone.
Yes, white can. But if he does, it's really small locally. Black will just hane from the side underneath, and all white's territory is gone. And what did white gain? He gained maybe 2 points here, and a little bit influence towards the center, but there are all kinds of holes. Here there are holes, here you have holes. It's all gone. This territory that white had, it's completely destroyed, and it's now black's, because black made territory. You see, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves that locally focus only on making 2 points here.
Yeah, that's a bit strange, you're right.
Exactly. So, always watch out for this shape as white. Sometimes peeping is a nice idea. If you can go through, by all means do, but you have to make yourself strong first. Like this, it's a completely different story, because if white cuts, black can't play here anymore. Do you see that?
Yeah, of course.
You can play either here or here. It's all very strong. There's no Tsuchi locally. Also, what I didn't show yet is if it goes like this, and let's see, how was it? For example, if you play here, then you have this kind of.
But that stone can be captured, Murugandi.
Yes, now it can, because you have this one. But most of the time, this Tsuji works. Do you know this Tsuji?
No.
Now you can also, for example, play here, but
okay,
well, the point is that you can Atari and you're connected.
But what white plays here, and then black is Atari.
Yeah, like if white plays here,
yes,
then black will give Atari, and white is has a problem.
Okay,
he can't connect because everything is captured. That's the whole trick of this move. But white has another option. Now he can play here, so it's not very effective in this case. But most of the time, this is a very, very nice Tsuji locally. It also has to do with this shape, so remember that one. Always be careful as white.
And if you have the same shape with black?
Be careful as black.
Okay.
So, no, this, most of the time, this kind of peep is not correct.
Okay.
But actually, Merlijn played it now, I believe. Yes, Merlijn peeped immediately, which is surprising, in my opinion. I would say this is actually a bad move. If a professional would look at this, I don't think he would agree. Because it's very crude. What you do, like I showed, is you annihilate a lot of Aji that maybe later you could use. So, yeah. White did have a plan, of course. He wasn't going to cut. But I would say that this plan is very dubious. I think that these are mistakes.